It's easy to get stuck reaching for the same familiar fruits and vegetables, even when you know a colorful variety is key. Balance of Nature's fruits and veggie supplements don't replace fruits and vegetables, but it makes it easy to add more variety to what you already eat. With 31 ingredients that are whole fruits and vegetables, switching it up is easy because we've already taken care of the hard part. Go to balanceofnature.com and get a free fiber and spice supplement, plus 35% off your first set as a new preferred customer by using discount code POD.
Hey friends, this is Audie Cornish, host of CNN This Morning and The Assignment, and guess what? Every story you care about, every angle you want unpacked is now streaming on CNN. That means you can catch my show or other CNN programming whenever you want on your favorite device. And a subscription also gets you access to exclusive video series and unlimited articles. So subscribe to CNN at cnn.com/subscription.
The Dominic Carter Show on the Red Apple Podcast Network. Now, from New York City to the world, it's Dominic Carter.
I tried over and over to explain that somebody had to drop out of the race for mayor. Mayor-elect Mamdani topples 50%, the 50% mark. What does that mean? Whenever he's questioned, he's going to say, I won the election with a mandate. The people overwhelmingly put me in office. Well, just a few minutes ago, he declared that we are all breathing in the air of a city that has been reborn. What a joke. Dominic Carter here with you on this election night. The number to reach us live right now, the phone lines are open, 800-848-9222. So Mamdani came in with 50.4% of the vote. Cuomo, 41.6%. So Cuomo lost by a little bit under 9%. That's the victory of margin for Mr. Mamdani, a little under 9%. Mr. Sliwa came in at 7.1%. Let's just say for argument that Mr. Sliwa was not there. Toss that 7% to Cuomo. That puts the margins at this number. Mamdani's still ahead, but he'd be at 50.4. Cuomo would have been at 48.7. And momentum would have pushed Cuomo over the top. It would have pushed him over the top, the margin of victory. As I told you, folks, all of that nonsense about, oh, this candidate got this percent 4 years ago. Oh, if you divide the numbers times 3, this candidate is going to win. Garbage. Absolute garbage. I told you, folks, exactly what was going to happen, and this is exactly the way it went down. 800-848-9222. So Mamdani supposedly is going to spend the time, his people say, to reach out to those that didn't vote for him to say that he's your mayor too. But oh, really? He starts out by trashing the popular president of the United States, President Trump.
So, Donald Trump, since I know you're watching, I have 4 words for you. Turn the volume up.
So Mamdani trying to put himself on equal status with the president of the United States. And he may have a point because he's been elected. The mayor-elect has been elected to the second toughest job in America. We see all your calls coming in. I tried to warn you folks that somebody had to drop out. oh no, Dominic, if this one does this and this does that, then this one could win. No matter how many times I told you the way it was going to go down, it went down exactly the way I told you it was going to. 800-848-9222. And if I'm Cuomo right now, I am really pissed off. Really pissed off. So, in a second, I'm going to start with your telephone calls. We see them all coming in. We see the numbers. We see your calls. Cuomo addressing his supporters, telling them not to boo or heckle New York's new mayor-elect.
Also, my friends, feel proud because we accomplished the two important New York characteristics. We got up off the mat after the primary, and we made it a real race when the media had already commenced the coronation. And feel proud because we fought our hearts out and we left it all on the field. Congratulations to Zoran Mandami. No. That is not right. That is not right, and that is not us. That is not us. Tonight was their night, and as they start to transition to government, we will all help any way we can because we need our New York City government to work. We want it to work for all New Yorkers because our city is the greatest city in the world, and we will unite for New York City because we love New York City. And from the bottom of my heart, I thank each and every one of you. I love you for the fight you made, for the soul that you showed, and the example that you set. New York City heard us, and we will be the better for it. Thank you, and God bless you.
And so if you listen carefully, take me out of this. Listen carefully in the background as Cuomo was speaking. You could hear several people scream, blame Sliwa, blame Sliwa. Whether that's accurate or not, that's the way they feel. So again, if Mr. Sliwa had got out of the race, going on the numbers that we have right now, the election returns, Mamdani would still win with 50.4%, but Cuomo was right on his tail at 48.7. So if it was a two-man race, momentum would have pushed Cuomo over the top. It would be Mayor-elect Cuomo. But the reality, there were not two candidates. There were three. No one would drop out. Cuomo, Sliwa, both of them too stubborn to drop out. Oh, Dominic, well, Mr. Sliwa's guaranteed to get what he got 4 years ago. He was blown out 4 years ago, and it was even worse tonight. I tried to tell you folks, but nobody wants to listen. So now we're stuck with Mayor-elect Mamdani. Mr. Sliwa addressing his supporters right after the polls closed.
But this has always been us versus them. This has always been us versus them. From the time I declared my candidacy, the masters of the universe, the billionaires, decided that I should not have the right to represent all of you, to be the voice of the voiceless, the working class people who are the backbone of this city. So the billionaires and the insiders and the influencers continue to put the pressure on to say, Curtis, you don't have the right to run. We will determine who the next mayor is. And you remember what I told them. No, no, no. And then they bribed me as much as $10 million. And I'll never forget, my great wife Nancy was listening to that final call when a person said to me, "Come on, Curtis, everybody has a price." No. Well, guess what? We don't have a price. You can't buy us, rent us, lease us. We are not for sale. We are the people. So, we have a mayor-elect. Obviously, I wish him good luck, because if he does well, we do well. But I will tell you this. We have spent 2 years organizing this movement. It's not just Republicans or Democrats or independents. It's animal lovers. It's people who've been disenfranchised. People who have been pushed to the side, whose voices have not been heard. The homeless, the emotionally disturbed, the veterans, the people who ride the subways. We've been with them each and every day. And we will not surrender. We will not retreat. We will not leave this city of New York. We will improve. We will not move. And let me warn.
So there you have it, Mr. Sliwa. Let's start with your telephone calls on this election night. Dominic Carter here with you, 800-848-9222. All I could think about for months. Oh, Dominic, if you just consider how well Mr. Sliwa did 4 years ago when he got blown out by 40 points, if you add up the math this way, he can win. He can win. He can win. 7% at the end of the day, but a crucial 7%, because if Cuomo would have got that 7%, it puts him within a point of Mamdani, and momentum would have pushed Cuomo over the top. I'd be talking about right now Mayor-elect Cuomo as opposed to Mayor-elect Mamdani. Robert, line 4, Brooklyn, New York. Robert, what's on your mind?
Thanks for taking my call. Well, I agree with you. And the fact is, Curtis Sliwa spent the majority of his attacks going after Cuomo and not after Mamdani. That seems to indicate he prefers Mamdani over Cuomo. And Sliwa seems to have gotten what his actions yielded. I mean, he basically stopped Cuomo from becoming the mayor. And, after the second debate, there was a lot of momentum that built up for Cuomo. But I guess it was just too little, too late. A lot of the Republicans, I guess they feel like New York has to be the sacrificial lamb, so this way then it'll help them with maybe the midterms or something like that. But New Yorkers now, what about our safety and stuff with this guy? He doesn't seem to value the police much. And I'm really disappointed with Curtis Sliwa, and I'm disappointed with the Republicans in general. And it's like, we have this guy Mamdani, and people I get. Also, the other thing is Mamdani, it seems like the people who voted for Mamdani, whether it was right or wrong, free, affordability, they voted for him because they wanted him, whether it was right or wrong. When I pushed, Cuomo, it's not that I like Cuomo, it's that it was anti-Mamdani. My vote for Cuomo, my push for Cuomo, because I hate Mamdani. So it was a negative vote. And, it's never good to be pushing a negative front as opposed to a positive front.
I hear you, Robert. You've been going on for a while. I got to step in there because I'm late for a break now. Thank you. We see all of your calls coming in. This hour, I want to hear from you folks, because the record already speaks for itself. I told you exactly what was going to happen, and it's exactly the way it went down, exactly the way I told you. But no, you didn't want to listen. You can post on my social media all these emotional comments, all you want. It went down exactly for months the way I told you it was going to happen. We are coming right back.
The Dominic Carter Show
on the Red Apple Podcast Network.
This shrimp and coconut sauce is divine. What's your secret?
Goya coconut milk.
How does it taste so good?
It's all in that real coconut flavor and that rich, creamy texture.
What about thickeners and added sugars?
None. Just smooth, coconutty goodness.
What can I make with it?
From curries to sweet treats like coconut flan, the possibilities are endless.
Goya coconut milk. Take your cooking to the next level. No question about it. Find it in the Goya section of your local grocery store. If it's Goya, it has to be good.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever find yourself playing the budgeting game? Well, with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive, you can find options that fit your budget and potentially lower your bills. Try it at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
Now, from New York City to the world, it's Dominic Carter.
And we are back. If it was only two candidates in the race for mayor, Mamdani would still be ahead by 1.5 points, but Cuomo would have been right on his heels. Momentum would have pushed him over the top. Instead of me saying Mayor-elect Mamdani, I would be saying Mayor-elect Cuomo. Let's go to Lisa, the lovely Lisa in Nutley, New Jersey, line 4. Lisa, long time no hear. What's on your mind?
Just been busy. Very, very disappointed in Curtis. But we are now, congratulations, everybody, in a full-blown civil war.
Okay, wait a minute. Stop the presses. Lisa, I'm going to tell the truth right here. You're one of the people, because me and you are cool, you're one of the people that's been telling me for months to cut Curtis a break and be nice to him. And now you're telling me different now?
Oh, no. In the beginning, when he first came on and he said he was going to run, I said, it's nice that he's going to run, but he's going to need a miracle.
Right. And so you just said you're upset with him. Did I hear you correctly or no?
Oh, yeah. No, I'm upset that he didn't drop out. Sorry. Because you were correct. I'm upset that he did not drop out, because if he loved the city as much as he did, or he says he does, he would have dropped out, and he would have loved the people of the city more than he loved his ego.
Wow, coming from you. But Lisa, I want to ask you this question.
Go ahead.
I am universally, by the media, considered very, very good at what I do. And I've been saying this for months. And people try to spin, his crazy supporters call up on and try and harass me online, and they try and give these scenarios where he could win, and he did worse than he did 4 years ago. And 4 years ago he was blown out. And now he cost Cuomo the election. Period. So
those people have no idea what's going on behind the scenes. You've been doing what you're doing, and you are fabulous at it. You have the inside track. They don't. You cannot be a Monday morning quarterback. Just like I said when Curtis first said he was going to run. Okay, you said it. I was on air with you. He doesn't have a shot. People talk about him like he's a clown. Okay, maybe with luck there will be a miracle. But we know that Mamdani's going to be the next mayor. We both agreed, but everybody who pushed him up until yesterday afternoon, he has to win, like you tried to explain to them, okay? He has no chance. Politics, they were playing checkers while everybody else was playing chess.
Lisa, and I'm not saying this in a bragging way, I am always playing chess 24
Absolutely.
hours a day.
But you're also playing 3D chess.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
I just feel bad because these people, they really believe. I mean, and no matter how many times you told them, they just don't get it. Anyway, so what does all of this, Lisa, mean for the country?
Get ready, people. We are in a civil war. The civil war for the United States of America has now begun.
Wow. That's not fun to hear, Lisa.
No, it's not funny. But people, They're going to call you all night tonight, all day. We're going to hear about, look what just happened in New Jersey. Jack ran a fabulous ground game.
He did.
And look who won.
Right. Lisa, I got to toss to a break, but you know, it's always wonderful to talk to you. You're fabulous. You're amazing. And Lisa and Nutley, thank you so much. I'll be in touch, Lisa, very soon. Folks, what Lisa just said is important because behind the scenes, Lisa, for months, when I speak to her, has been saying to me, give Curtis a break, give him a break, give him a break. And you heard what she just said tonight. Well, it is time for a break. When we come back, we see all of your calls from around the country. We're going to get to them. 800-848-9222.
The Dominic Carter Show
on the Red Apple Podcast Network.
¿Hablas español?
Sprichst du Deutsch?
Kann du Norsk?
If you used Babbel, you would. Babbel's conversation-based techniques teaches you useful words and phrases to get you speaking quickly about the things you actually talk about in the real world, with lessons handcrafted by over 200 language experts and voiced by real native speakers. Babbel is like having a private tutor in your pocket. Start speaking with Babbel today. Get up to 55% off your Babbel subscription right now at babbel.com/Spotify. Spelled BABBEL.com/Spotify. Rules and restrictions may apply.
Once upon a mundane morning, Barb's day got busy without warning. A realtor in need of an open house sign. No, 50 of them, and designed before 9.
My head hurts.
Any mighty tools to help with this plight?
Aha!
Barb made her move. She opened Canva and got in the groove.
Bulk creating Canva sheets. Create 50 signs fit for suburban streets.
Done in a click, all complete.
Sweet!
Now, imagine what your dreams can become when you put imagination to work at canva.com.
Now, from New York City to the world, it's Dominic Carter.
And we are back, of course, effective immediately. His title changes right now. He is no longer the candidate. He is the mayor-elect of New York City, Mamdani. And during his remarks a short time ago, he wished Andrew Cuomo well, sort of.
I wish Andrew Cuomo only the best in private life. But let tonight be the final time I utter his name as we turn the page on a politics that abandons the many and answers only to the few.
Yeah. We'll see what happens when the legislature gets a hold of you and say, no, Mamdani. Back to your telephone calls as it relates to the mayor-elect of New York City. Norman, line 2 in Brooklyn. Good morning, Norman, on this election night.
Good morning, Dominic. Well, not really, but anyway, you're always right, Dom.
I'm not all right. I'm not always right, but what does bother me are these, and Norman, I'm going to give you your say. I'm not taking this out of your time. What does bother me is I tried my best to ring the alarm bell. People are in complete denial because they don't like what I was saying about Mr. Sliwa. Oh, it's the end of the world, and I'm going to post on his social media, and la. It went down exactly the way I said it would go down. And if they had, listen, okay, so if Mr. Sliwa had got out of the race, less than a 1.5% supports Cuomo and Mamdani if Sliwa was not in the race. So in other words, momentum would have pushed Cuomo over the top to victory. Go ahead, Norman.
Okay. I don't like to rip Curtis. I have not liked. But number one, Curtis, I want my $150 back, okay, which I donated to your campaign several months ago. Number one, I gave him also that the last time he ran. Curtis, in my opinion, is a sleazy son of a bitch. That's all I can tell you. I don't like what he did. I don't like what he did. I think he was absolutely inappropriate to be mayor. I think that he is suffering from some kind of dementia. He shakes. He doesn't even know my name, even though I've met him about, 50 times in my life. Shook his hand, and every time he looks at me in my eye, and doesn't know who the hell I am. Okay. So I played this dance until a couple of, until around the midterm, not the midterm, until the primary. And then I decided to jump off of this nonsense. And I'm really pissed off, man. And when I'm listening to him, he's so full of shizzle. He didn't act right. He didn't show an ounce of class. He should have done the right thing early on. He didn't give a shizzle about this city. And I'm really pissed at him. 7%, he's lucky that he got that, okay? And for all you followers of him, okay?
No, groupies. They're not followers. They're crazy groupies.
I'm sorry?
I said they're crazy groupies. Norman, wait, let me ask you this. What you just said, it's not going to play well with your friends. You know that. That support Mr. Sliwa.
Okay, and one of them I love very much. Used to call your show. She's a good friend of mine. I do, but unfortunately, I think there's a cult around this guy, and he's full of it. Okay, I mean, listen. Let's go into the truth. The truth of the matter is, the man lies constantly. I have attended rallies with him. Okay, number one, the man comes late to his own damn rallies. Number one. Number two, every time he used to say, "Oh, there's thousands of people there," my ass. Okay, they were lucky if he had 300 to 500 people there. Now, at the time, I should have had the ethics to call up the show and whatever shows and say, there are only 300 to 500 people. No, I went along with this. The BS about about the guardian angels being all over the world, that's crap. Okay, if he has 150 or 200 followers of the guardian angels in New York or in the U.S., I'd be really surprised. Okay, I haven't seen a goddamn guardian angel on the subway for it's a long time. Okay, so the man's a total con artist. Okay, the man's a spoiler. I mean, they said that I just. There's a million other things that could go about him, okay?
All right.
Roll the roads lead to Canarsie. I haven't seen his goddamn ass in Canarsie, and I can't even begin to tell you. That's where I live.
Okay, so, fair enough. Go ahead. Quickly, Norman. Go ahead.
He's fake. Fake. That's it.
All right, Norman, thank you. In the interest of fairness, Sliwa supporter wants to call. I'll give you the same amount of time that I just gave Norman because what I see online, Dominic lets his critics go on forever, and if you say anything in support of Mr. Sliwa, he cuts you off right away. No, that's not it. You can't run game on me. That's what it is. You were the one that went you went for the act. I'm going to leave it at that. I never went for the act. Okay? I cover politicians. I know who's real. I know who's not. And Nancy Sliwa, you can post on my social media all you want to. You drove your husband to this. You drove your husband to 7%. And you did a quarter of what you did 4 years ago. You did worse than you did 4 years ago. So what does that say? What does that say? Let's go. I want to hear from a Sliwa supporter. Maybe Joaquin in Pennsylvania can defend him right now. If he was not in the race, Cuomo would have been 1.5 points behind Mamdani. Toss up. Any man's game. Momentum would have pushed Cuomo over the top. Joaquin, go ahead.
I had changed my tune already a couple of weeks ago, though I did not like Cuomo. I was seeing what you were saying, and everybody was saying that Sliwa didn't have a path. And the sad thing of it is that to hear that more than half of New York voters are foreign-born, or not even born here in this country, this is dangerous. And it's even more disheartening that Cheryl won in New Jersey and the Virginia situation. All we have to do is we have to look to Europe and look to London and to see what's coming our way. If we don't wake up and smell the coffee about this. And I call Elisa, she's right. We're at a real danger point right now. That this country is splitting into two totally different directions. And believe me, I've said that, I did not care for Cuomo, not so much that I like Sliwa so much, but I have said for the last couple of weeks that it looked like the writing was on the wall that he should have dropped out, and it should have been Cuomo, as much as, having to hold your breath and, hold your nose and make the vote.
Well, Joaquin, thank you. Thank you very much for the good point. I just want to say this, folks. You can post whatever you want on my social media. That's not going to change the outcome of this election, which I told you was going to go down exactly the way it did. Oh, Dominic, you don't know what you're talking about. Oh, Dominic, the numbers. Oh, Dominic, this and that and this and that. It went down exactly the way I told you it was going to go down. I can't hear you. What's up with those crickets? I can't hear you. Sliwa supporters, call in. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. You said he was going to win. You said I was wrong. He got 27% 4 years ago. Tonight, 7%. Let's go to Sandra, line 2, New Jersey. Sandra, what's on your mind?
First, I have to say, Dominic, promise he won't go anywhere for the next 4 years because I need you here. I need you to tell us what's going on because you are so smart.
Well, I don't know about that, but wait. First of all, was your husband released from the hospital as expected today?
Yes, he's home.
Wonderful.
He's home.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
that's what counts. That's what counts.
I know, but I have to tell you, I'm sitting here dumbfounded. First of all, when I saw the low polls for Sliwa, you see, you guys, it really did help because look at all the votes Cuomo got. So people, they were listening. Now, if you could have convinced Curtis, but you tried, and maybe if he stepped down, we would have won this thing. But it's not. I think the people listened. I really do, because look at how nicely he did.
Sandra,
and he would have done better.
I'm going to let you finish, but I just want to say this. Mr. Sliwa and I, normally we text each other because of our busy schedules, and I have not texted him in about a month and a half because I'm really annoyed with him right now. Because he put us all this was all about his ego. Let's call this for what it is. And I do seriously question whether or not he's lost a step or two. Because he doesn't look himself. He does not look himself. And I blame his wife, Nancy, directly. Now, I said it. Now, you can post whatever you want on my social media, Nancy, because when you do, be ready because I'm going to call you out. And there's a lot that I can say that I haven't said, trying to protect your husband. But if you want to go down that road, Nancy, bring it. I guarantee you'll regret it. Do it. I dare you. Go ahead, Sandra.
Well, I want to say that I'm brokenhearted for New Jersey and New York. Jack Cettarelli, I'm going to tell him that this is just the beginning for him. This is not the end because he's great. And look at how many people got to know him. So this is just the beginning for Jack. Something better is going to come his way. But as far as New York goes, like I said, Dominic, you better stick around and be here for us because this is like scary times going forward.
I will be here, and I will be the one holding Mayor Mamdani accountable. You can take that to the bank. You can take it to the bank, Sandra. Go ahead, quickly.
And the last thing, November 11th, I want you to show up that evening and come and join in the discussion that we're going to have because that would be great if you come. Just keep that in mind. I'll remind you again.
Okay, please remind me at the Women's National Republican Club, November 11th. Okay, Sandra, thank you. I'm so glad that your husband is home. Let's see here. Let's go to, I'm trying to get a pro-Sliwa caller because I don't want to just pile on. And I'm waiting for one to come through, but they're mighty quiet tonight. You said he was going to win. You said he was going to do better than what he did 4 years ago. That's what you said. Where are you? Where art thou? Where are you? Instead, I'm saying, Mayor Mamdani. Let's go to Marianne in Queens, line 1. Marianne, what's on your mind?
Oh, what is not in my mind? Let me tell you. How many cats vote for Sliwa? Because he came to vote with cat tie. This guy cared more about his cats than New York City and its people. So we got the message, Curtis. The day before the elections, he was campaigning for Mamdani. He was throwing whatever happened with the senior citizen stuff. He went after Cuomo. So it's your act that we have Mandani there. I hope that they give you millions. You know why? Because you brought about someone that you know is not good for the city. I thought that you are a patriot. And let me tell you, I despise giving you my vote in 2021. I should have known better. You are not a patriot. You sell yourself short. And at the same time that you destroy New York, you're destroying America. And guess what? You destroy yourself because we don't want to know anything about you. I hope that the money they put in your pocket, you take advantage of it, and maybe you will be able to become famous, but we will never forget what you did, Curtis. And let me tell you, Nancy, shame on you. You are the kind of wife that destroy your husband. You are a snake. And you know, Dominic, we lost a lot. And let me tell you, the Republican Party with Margaret Taylor Greene is a disguise. This woman went to the View after Trump endorsed Cuomo, not because he likes Cuomo, but because he was the best candidate to get us rid of the whatever we're having now that is the worst. But this woman went with the View. I hope that these people are going to give her a position there. Because
Maybe.
That woman, I used to send money to MAGA. I'm sending nothing.
Well, I hear you, Marianne. I got to toss to a break, so thank you for the call. We see all the calls. I'm going to try and get to as many as possible. I really want to hear from the Sliwa supporters that posted on my social media every day that I was wrong. I was wrong. This election went down exactly the way I told you it was going to. We are coming right back.
The Dominic Carter Show
on the Red Apple Podcast Network.
Now, from New York City to the world, it's Dominic Carter.
And on this election night, back to the phones we go. Judith, line 2 in Brooklyn. Good morning, Judith. What's on your mind?
Hi, good morning, Dominic. You're calling for Sliwa callers, and I'm thinking to myself, yeah, like Freddie or like Adam from Staten Island that told you they're going to go vote for Curtis, even though they know he won't win, even though they know the numbers are against him, and they don't care. They don't care if Mandami wins. So I hope you guys are very happy, because right now those 9/11 terrorists in 19, they won. They won. Guess what? They won. Why? Because now we have jihadi headquarters at Gracie Mansion in New York. I hope you're happy. Okay.
Well,
Dominic.
Judith, I don't know. I don't know. I just feel bad because I kept ringing the alarm bell of exactly what was going to happen. And, you know, people are just in his supporters. And go ahead. I'm sorry.
Dominic.
Go ahead.
No, Dominic, I supported Curtis in the beginning. I sent him at February 28th. That's quite a while. I sent him the first donation. Then I sent him again because I kind of was hoping, because it was very difficult to figure out who's going to win. It was such a confusing situation here. No one really knew. You kind of like hoped, because from all of them, he was as far as I was concerned, he was the better guy, okay? But then at some point, you saw with the first debate, and the needle didn't move. He was like 12, 15%, and it never moved in the second debate. And it's so that's it. So then I said, listen, you don't want Mandami to win. And if the experts were saying that one-on-one Cuomo against Mandami would actually win, so that's the smart thing to do strategically. I mean, my goodness, okay? Had Curtis gracefully stepped down and joined hands with Adams and with this to support Cuomo and tell his followers, please, for the sake of saving New York, this is what we got to do. But history shows that that's not what happened. And now, Curtis, you're going to have to deal with the consequences. And Nancy, I don't know what deal you've been making, sweetheart. I'm going to see. I don't know what deal you've been making. Mm-hmm.
I just don't understand, Judith, why she's wasting her time commenting on my social media, telling me it's disgraceful. I mean, Nancy, you got to know what people are saying about you privately, about how much. See, I better leave it alone, Judith. I better just leave it alone. I better leave it alone. Go ahead quickly.
You know what? Honestly, I'm going to see what Curtis and Nancy are doing now. I wonder what they did behind our backs because, like Marianne said, Curtis, and I said it also, Curtis was just too weird. He kept bashing Cuomo, It's like ridiculous. Never Mandami. I'm very suspicious. I do not trust him. Very disappointed in him. I'm very annoyed at him. And that's the end of that. But you know what, Dominic? At the end of the day, God controls everything. We try our best.
This is true.
Okay?
This is true.
We try our best. God controls everything. We have to accept it. We have to understand it. We have to try and understand it and know that it's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Well, we'll see. I got to move on, Judith. Thank you for the call. Let's go to Joe, line 1 in New Jersey. Joe, what's on your mind?
Yes. You're looking at things completely wrong. Because
Go ahead. So 4 years ago, he got 27%. Tonight, he got 7%, and I'm looking at things wrong.
Yes.
Okay, quickly, you got 30 seconds before the show ends. I wish I had more time.
There was no way Cuomo could have won.
I tell you what, Joe, keep drinking that Sliwa Kool-Aid and see where it's going to get you. Keep drinking it. My God, keep drinking the Sliwa Kool-Aid. He could sell you Brooklyn Bridge, and you're going to say it's great because Curtis Sliwa sold it to you. Give me a break. Sliwa cost the city of New York this election. I said it, the facts prove it out, and that's that. See you at 3 p.m. Eastern.
Thanks for listening to The Dominic Carter Show. You can hear The Dominic Carter Show weekdays at 3 p.m. and Monday through Thursday at midnight and Sunday starting at 11 p.m. on 77 WABC. If you like the podcast, share it with your friends and listen anytime at WABCRadio.com and download the WABC Radio app. Hit that subscribe button on all major podcast platforms. Plus, follow WABC on social on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and X. See you next time for a new episode so you never have to wonder,
what the heck is going on here?
It's easy to get stuck reaching for the same familiar fruits and vegetables, even when you know a colorful variety is key. Balance of Nature's fruits and veggie supplements don't replace fruits and vegetables, but it makes it easy to add more variety to what you already eat. With 31 ingredients that are whole fruits and vegetables, switching it up is easy because we've already taken care of the hard part. Go to balanceofnature.com and get a free fiber and spice supplement, plus 35% off your first set as a new preferred customer by using discount code POD.